Hello, my name is Melissa and I'm bringing you a mat Pilates class using some weights today. I have 2-pound weights here. If you don't necessarily have weights at your home, you can use cans. They'll roll, which will come in handy. Water bottles. No weights at all. You can still do all of these exercises and maybe getting a deeper connection with the smaller muscles that normally wouldn't take over as much when we have the weights on. Another thing is if you want to have weights, you can, I would say, even go up to 5 pounds. Totally fine. Just try to make sure that you stay out of the joints and mainly into those muscles. Another suggestion that I like to give is to make sure when you're holding your weights to try to keep your fingers as long as possible. So avoid having like a death grip on the weights because that just creates tension, and who needs additional tension in their lives, right? Anyway, so I just want you to start taking a nice deep inhale here. Let's begin with our breath, feeling your head right over your shoulders, or turn around so you can see me better. Feel those shoulders melting down your back, shoulders right over hips, hips right over soft knees, and knees right over your feet. Take a deep, expansive breath, go into the backs and sides of your ribs, and then exhale as if you're fogging up a mirror, bringing those ribs together and bringing the abs in. We're going to try to maintain this abdominal connection the whole time as we inhale again, filling our lungs like balloons, and exhale. One more deep inhale here. On the next exhale, bring your chin to your chest as you slowly begin to roll partway down, keeping those abs in so you can get a nice stretch through the low back. Inhale, hold, and then exhale really slowly again, maintaining that deep abdominal connection, belly button to spine as you come back in. I'm going to turn around to face you one more time. And now what we're going to do is bring your feet right under your hips again in a nice parallel position. Your hands are going to be bent in like little Barbie arms here. From here, take a nice deep inhale to prepare. And then as you exhale, I want you to lift up to your tippy toes and lift those arms up. And slowly come back down. And lift. And slowly come back down. I want you to think of engaging your glutes. Hold back of the leg as you begin to lift the heels up. And come back down. I don't care how high you come as long as you think as if you're reaching up towards the ceiling and not towards the front. We're going to do 2 more. So you can squeeze through those glutes, back of the legs. Last one, we're going to hold. We're going to open our arms, exhale, close your arms, and lower back down for 3 more times. Inhale, lift, open, exhale, close, and lower back down. 2 more. Feel those ribs reaching and squeezing in as you come back in. Last one. Exhale. And bring it back down. For the next set, I want you to bring your heels together, toes apart into your Pilates V. The space in between your toes, no bigger than your fist. Gonna bring the palms facing up towards the ceiling. Now, I'll turn around so you can see me better. And I'm starting to move my mat. Okay? So from here, you're going to inhale. Squeeze those heels together. Glute squeeze as you reach the arms nice and long. And come back down. And lift. And lower back down. Think of the shoulders coming down in a position as your arms lift and come back down. We have 5 more just like this. Keep feeling that rotation coming from your hips to bring those heels together. Zipping up through the inner thighs as you lift up. 2 more. On the next one, we're going to come up and hold. We're going to inhale, open the arms, exhale, close, and lower back down for 3 more. Open, exhale, close. Pull that belly in even deeper as you close the arms. 2. Exhale, close. Last one. Open, exhale, close, and bring it back down. I'm going to turn around to face you. You still stay facing the front of your TV or computer monitor. Staying in that Pilates V. Your arms are going to come out towards the sides in a wide second position, keeping those hands slightly underneath your elbows and elbows lower than your shoulders. We're going to point your left toes out. I want you to keep a soft bend in that standing right leg. Inhale to prepare here. Keep that external rotation as we lift leg and arms. And lift. And lift. Keep thinking shoulders down, abs bracing in for 3, for 2. Last one, hold the lift, bring it towards the front. Try to maintain your balance. Here's the challenge, and lift. and lift. So soft elbows as if we were holding a big basket. 3, 2, 1. Reach up and bring it back down. Okay, let's do the other side. So we turn our toes are pointed. External rotation still from our hips. Bring the arms off to the sides. Bend that soft bend on that standing leg. Let's lift and little pulses up and lift. Try not to shift too much over to that standing leg. Your abs are helping you maintain your balance here. 3, 2, last one. Hold it, lift it. Bring him in and little lifts up and reach and breathe in. Try to keep your shoulders right over your hips, right over your feet. 3 and 2. Last one, hold and bring it back down. From here, I keep sliding my mat around. We're going to come into a wide second position, so wider than your hips, and the rotation's coming from right from the hips as well. I want you to do a little test. So as you bend the knees down, I want you to pretend as if you're sliding right up and down a wall. So as you go down, you're not hinging forward, you're not leaning back, you're just coming straight on down. As you do that, try to maintain alignment from your knee to your first and second toe. That's going to promote joint safety. Alrighty, hands are going to come down by your sides. As we bend down, the arms are going to reach and squeeze through the glutes to bring it back in. And reach and squeeze to bring it back in. We have 5 more just like this. Keeping us up and on the elbows, going to make sure that those biceps stay engaged. Needless to say, shoulders down. Again, I think I'm going to say that like 25 times today. You should count me. This could be a drinking game if you do that. I'm teasing. 2 more. Last one. Bring it in. Keep those arms reaching. Bicep curls as we bend down and extend. And again, sliding up and down that wall. We have 5 more. Keep breathing. Focus on your exhale. Why do we say focus on the exhale? Because you're going to have to take into exhale, right? For 2. Last one. Hold them out again. As you bend down, the arms reach for the ceiling and bring it back in. And reach. Feel your ribs lifting up to the skies, but still staying engaged as you come back in. Very important here, shoulders down. If this is starting to bother your shoulders, you can reach in more towards the front. For 2. For 1. And bring it all the way in. From here, I'm going to turn to the side. We're going to work on the back of our arms. Feet are going to come parallel again. I want you to have a micro bend on your knee. Take a nice deep inhale here, shoulders back and down. You're going to hinge forward slightly. Keep the abs in. You're going to bring the elbows up nice and high. You're going to bend and lengthen. So tricep presses here. Most importantly, I care about not how high you come, but how wide that chest stays. 4 more. And 3. 2. Last one. Hold them lifted. Palms up towards the ceiling. Little pulses up and up. Here especially, try to make sure that those collarbones are nice and wide. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach up and hold. Squeeze them into your body. In. Back of your neck, it's nice and long. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep them reaching tiny little circles. The smaller, the more controlled, the more we're using those muscles. 3, 2, 1. Let's reverse it. Keep reaching. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Reach up and hold with the arms. Maybe can we have a little lift of the heels and hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels. Bring the hands down. Beautiful. From here, we're going to come down on our knees. If you have any issues like staying on your knees, feel free to fold your mat over or put some additional padding in there. We won't be here for very long. This next move, it's called thigh stretch. Kind of a deceiving name. Yes, you will feel a big stretch through your thighs, but they are going to be working like crazy along with your booty. Okay, so let's come up. We're kneeling. I want you to think of your pressing your shins firmly into the mat. Think of opening through the front of the hips, so really squeezing those glutes. Arms are gonna be reaching and they're gonna be curled, so bicep curl here. I'm going to take an inhale as you reach back, keeping those abs in, and you're just going to hinge back from the knees at diagonal. Exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, reach, and exhale back in. Very important here as you reach back to keep pressing that pelvis forward so you keep the front of the hips open and back in. 4 more. And back in. 4, 3. And back in. And 2. Inhale, ribs in. Exhale, back in. Last one, hold. Can reach a little bit further. Chin to the chest, back of the neck, it's nice and long. And bring it all the way in. From here, we're gonna come on hands and knees. Hands are reaching down. If you need any extra padding for your wrists, feel free to roll up your mat again and decrease the angle. If they're flat on the floor, make sure that your fingers are nice and wide. Hopefully your knees are right underneath your hips. We're going to start with this side. I'm going to grab a hold of my weight with my right hand. I'm going to extend the left leg out. Here immediately you might start to lift your left hip, but I want you to think of tucking the tailbone under, curling under, finding length here, and keeping the leg nice and long. Your right arm is going to be reaching again. Soften that left elbow, and from here we're going to lift and lower. Lift, lower. Keep thinking leg it's nice and long. Don't bend at the knee. That will make sure that you're engaging through the glute. 2. Last one. Bring the elbow in. Bend the knee in. We're going to extend and bend in. And extend. Bend in. Keep the back of the neck nice and long. 5 more. 4. Keep curling the tailbone under. 3. And 2. Last one, reach. Bring the arm forward. Curl that tailbone under again. We're going to open out to the sides and bring it back in. Inhale, open. Bring it back in. 2 more. At any point, feel free to drop that weight. Last one. Reach and bring it back in. And now let's switch sides. So we start by reaching the right toes nice and long, curling the tailbone under, abs are in. Soften that standing arm or your supporting arm. Left arm is going to be reaching nice and long. Keep curling the tailbone under. From here, we're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Keep thinking of length through your leg. That way you stay active in those glutes. 4, 2. 4, 1. Reach it up and hold. Bend the elbow by your side. Bend the leg. Woo. Regain your balance. We're going to extend and bend it in. Extend, bend it in. Keep curling that tailbone under. 5 more. And 4. Keep softening those elbows. 3, 2. Last one. Reach it nice and long. Left arm reaches forward again. Curl that tailbone under. We open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Maintaining that stability through the pelvis. Last one. Reach and bring it down, down, down. Very good. From here, we're going to come into a prone position. So laying on our belly all the way down. And every time we do this, I want you to make sure to keep your pelvis, your hip bones grounded into the mat. So almost a little bit of a tuck. That's going to help keep your low back happy. As you come all the way down, I want your belly to be lifted from the mat. As if there was a little ice cube there and you don't want to touch it. But it might feel quite appetizing right now if you're starting to develop some heat like I am. Think of your arms reaching out nice and long. Back of the neck nice and long. Legs are active. They're not passive here. Tailbone curled under. Abs are in. From here, I just want you to think of shrugging your shoulders, reaching the weights away. And then pulling through the lats as you come back in. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale, reach. And exhale, bring it back in. 2 more. Bring it back in. Focus on bringing it in, so we should feel that lat muscle right there, pulling right around where our bra strap sits. Okay, we're gonna add some movement, some spinal articulation. So next time, I want you to plug the back of the shoulders down, and as if you were rolling out a marble with your nose. Abs in, pelvis melt heavy into the ground. Inhale to prepare. And take a nice deep exhale as you bring the shoulders back and in. Begin to inhale as you begin to lift up, keeping the back of the neck nice and long and abs in. And then exhale, roll back down for your swan. And inhale, find length in your spine. This is not about height. It's about reaching your body long. This is to help counteract all those hours that you're rounded forward on the computer, on your phone. Pull back, finding a little bit extension on our body. Legs should be active. You should feel your glutes working here as you lift. Come back down. One more time. Reach, lift, abs in, and come back down, down, down. From here, we're going to sit back on our heels for a child pose just to get a little bit of a release from our back. And just take a nice deep inhale here. Nice deep exhale. We're going to continue working on our glutes a little bit more, doing our sideline series. Let me take a little chance here to organize myself a little bit better. So, we're going to use just one weight right now. What I want you to do, we have options here with the arm to engage more of the side body. We could be propped up on our elbow. That means that you're not slouching and just like hanging out here. No, you're actively pushing that elbow and that shoulder away from the elbow and keeping your abs in. You can come all the way down and just rest your head on your shoulder. Now I want your heels to be in line with your sits bones, so they're going to be slightly back and behind you. Your hips are stacked, and I want you to think of creating space from your ribs to your top hip. Grab your weight. We're just going to gently rest it on top of your leg. So from here, let's take a nice deep inhale. As we exhale, heels together, toes apart, we're going to lift the leg up and bring it back down. Again, at any point, you can omit the weights. You will still feel work. Lift for a little climb here. And reach. And reach. Keep thinking length through your waist. For 2. For 1. Hold it open. Little pulses up. Up. Keep trying to keep that, reaching that pelvis forward. It's going to want to roll back on you. It's your body trying to help you. 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. And slowly bring it down, down, down. Bring your heels in line with your knees. Again, still not searching, but reaching that top hip away from you. Lifting from that bottom elbow. And from here, we're going to lift the whole shape. So for your fire hydrant, you're going to lift and lower. And lift and lower. Bottom leg stabilizing, so you should start to feel that glute activate there. You're definitely going to feel it on the second side. 5. And 4. Abs stay in. 3. Feel those obliques supporting you. 2. Last one. Hold it open. Roll those hips forwards a little bit more and lift. Little pulses. Little pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. And slowly bring it back down. We're going to bring the same shape back up from here. Tiny little circles, only as big as a golf ball size ball. Up to 8. Woo. And then we reverse the direction. Slow and controlled movement. You could just start to like make crazy spastic movements and then not really work your muscles, your glutes. Hold it there and bring it down. Give that tushy a little pat. From here, we're going to come up to kneeling again. You're going to have your weight still in your left hand to stay on the same side. Keep opening through those hips. So same movement as we were doing before when we were doing that thigh stretch. This time your arm's gonna come up towards the ceiling. Think of rolling that shoulder blade back and down. Other hands reaching down by your hip. You're gonna inhale to prepare. Then as you exhale, think of grounding your left hip as you reach up and over without collapsing into your side waist, and bring it back in. And so we reach up and over like a slinky, and bring it back in. 2 more. Reach up and over. Squeeze through that oblique to bring it back in. Last one. Reach up and over as if you were in between 2 panes of glass, and bring it back in. Arms are going to be reaching. Hold the weight. Interlace your fingers. We're going to inhale and rotate to the side. Squeeze to come through center, and rotate to the other side. And squeeze to come through center. Reach. Try to keep those hips really quiet. So those glutes should still be working because they're pressing those hips open. Front of the hips are opening. And exhale, bring it in. So think length as you rotate. Inhale, rotate. Back through center, last one. Back through center, hands stay in line with your sternum. And back in. Relax the arm down. Now the weight goes to your right arm. So from here, inhale to prepare. Exhale, we reach up and over. And bring it back in. And we reach up and over. We're trying to work our spine in all planes of movement. So we've done some extension today. We are doing some lateral flexion right now. And we did work on a little bit of rotation just before. And reach up and over. And bring it back in. And just like magic, you're ready to lay on your other side for your series of clamps. Don't think I forgot about your other. We want you to be nice and even here. Okay, so you come to your side lying position. Do the same position as you did before with your arms. So if you were up on your elbow, make sure elbow's right underneath the shoulder. Bring those heels together, toes apart, in line with your sits bones. Hips are stacked over one another, so not top hip away from you, so you have a little lift underneath your waist. Hands gonna be reaching, and not reaching, but resting with the weight on top of your knee. From here, keep those heels together as you inhale, open, exhale, close. Try to keep your neck in line with your spine, and reach. And open. So almost imagine as if you could also open that bottom leg. Don't let it be stagnant. 4 and 3. Keep breathing. Backs and sides of the ribs. 2. Last one, we hold it open. Little pulses up and up. Reach. 5 more. 4 and 3 and 2. And no more. Hold. And bring it back down again. Feet now come in line with your knees. So we're in like a nice 90-degree position. Let's think. Lift up from that shoulder again. Abs are in. From here, we're going to inhale. Lift the whole leg up. And bend it back down. Make sure that you're not rocking back through those hips. So try to roll your hips forward a little bit. I'd rather have it be more forward than back. 5 more. And 4. We have 3. We have 2. On the last one, we hold it up. Really get tall through your spine. Little pulses. Pulse and pulse. 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold. Abs in. And bring it down, down, down with control. Again, I don't care how high you come, as long as you can maintain those hips nice and stacked. We're going to lift up and hold again. Tiny circles. Nice and small and slow. And just keep breathing here. Feeling some heat developing in those glutes. 2, 1. We'll put out that fire and reverse it. And reverse it. 5 more. Abs in. 3, 2. Last one. Hold it. Hold, hold, hold. And bring it back down. And tap that glute. Okay. From here, we're going to roll onto our back in our supine position. And again, I must take a quick minute to adjust my mat. I just seem to be traveling all over the place today. So, bring your feet flat on the mat. Your hands are just going to be reaching here down by your sides. Sit nice and tall. Inhale to prepare. Shoulders are down. Begin to C-curve that spine as you begin to layer your spine down, bone by bone, until you reach the bottom. Very good. Bring your feet in a little bit closer so they're still in line with your sits bones. Legs are going to be active slightly, little space in between them. Hands are going to be reaching down by your hips. We're going to take an inhale to prepare here, and we're going to go into an abdominal curls. As we exhale, bring the chin to your chest as you push those weights away to the tips of your shoulder blades. Sorry. And lower back down. You can hear the tremble in my voice as I activate and engage through my abs. And back down. Keep the back of the neck nice and long, so slightly tuck that chin into your chest. And roll back down. 3 more. Reach. And roll back down. 4, 2. Reach. And roll back down. Last one. Reach. Hold here. Press more with your right. Come through center, more to the left. And to the right. And at any point, if you have any neck issues, feel free to rest the head down. Totally fine. So we're just alternating, reaching with one hand more than the other to tap into those obliques. If you're feeling pretty feisty today, try bringing your legs into tabletop position. That'll definitely change the move. 2. Last one. Lower your feet down if they were up and rest the head down, down, down with control. For the next move, I want you to have both legs extended out. I want you to place your right leg on top of your left leg. Right arm is going to come off to the side. The further away or more parallel it is to your shoulder, the more it's going to help you. If you bring it in closer to your body, there's going to be a lot more balance and a lot more use of your abs here. So you can just start at a halfway point. Left hand is going to be holding the weight. It's going to come up by your arm. From here, what I want you to do is take a nice deep inhale. Keep that rib package again engaged. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, you bring your chest up as you reach your hand towards your opposite leg. You can reach towards your knee, calf, foot, you choose. And bring it back down. So keep that little external rotation of the leg as you lift. And lower back down. We have 2. And lower back down. Last one. Reach. And lower back down. From here, we're going to roll on our right side. Bring your elbow underneath you again. So your hips are stacked again. And now your right leg should be underneath you, but still crossed on top of your left ankle. I want you to reach your arm up nice and long. Your abs are going to stay in. From here, we're going to turn back and lift our legs into a half teaser position. So inhale to prepare. As you exhale, you're going to roll into your back. You can use that arm to press you up. You can reach it up nice and long. Keep that curl under your low back, but the chest is open. And bring it back down. The hand reaches forward again. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, we reach. We lift. And come back down one more time. Over. Exhale, reach. And come back up. Last one. Reach up and over. Follow your gaze. Follow your weight. And bring it back in and slowly come down, down, down. I'm going to show it to you from the back side now as I go into the other side. So my left arm, start again at a midway point. Have your right foot now on top of your left leg. Right arm comes up. And I want you to notice here how it's not reaching up. I'm still pulling back from my lat to bring it back down. So I just need to have my left leg on top of my right foot. Inhale to prepare here. As I exhale, I reach my right arm towards my left leg as it lifts and come back down. And again, it could be here today or here today if you're feeling really feisty. Come back down. Keep thinking of putting less weight into that stabilizing hand. That's going to challenge the abs even more. One more for good luck. And bring it back down. From here, I would turn on your side. So now the bottom, your left leg is going to be the bottom leg, and it's going to be crossed still right on top of your right ankle. You're right on your side, so your hips are stacked. Shoulders right over your bottom hand. Right arm is going to be reaching. I'm going to follow my weight with my gaze. Inhale to prepare here. Abs are in. Exhale, I roll to my seat. Reach both arms up. And bring it back down. Again, inhale back. And reach to your modified teaser. And bring it back down. Again, you could even lift this hand down the whole time if you want to. Bring it back down. Last one. Reach up and hold. Hold, hold, and somehow manage to roll the way out of my mat and slowly bring it down, down, down with control. As I shimmy my way back in, we're near the end here. We're going to work on some pelvic curls. So bring your feet close to your glutes. I want you to think as if you could drag your heels closer towards your seat without actually moving your legs. Your hands are going to be resting on top of the weights. So you should create a little bit of instability. Legs are hip distance apart. Chest is nice and open. I want your ribs to be connected to the mat. Tailbone to be connected to the mat. So you should have a little bit of space underneath the small of your waist, creating your neutral spine. Chest is open. Inhale to prepare here. As you exhale, press your hands into the weights to begin to articulate your spine up towards the ceiling, opening up through the front of the hips, thinking of reaching your knees longer than your toes, past your toes, and articulate as you come back down, down, down with control. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, think pubic bone towards your nose as you lift up towards the ceiling. Try to keep your gaze straight up towards the ceiling and slowly roll down, down, down. 2 more just like this as we lift and reach. Think of dragging those heels closer to your glutes without actually moving. And slowly roll down, down, down. 1 more time. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift. Hold it up here. Really engage through the left leg as you bring your right leg up towards the ceiling. We're going to lower and lift for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one. Hold it there. Lower the leg down. Drop big capital D. Down and lift. Down and lift. Last one. Lift it up. Hold it. Keep that leg lifted as you lower down, down, down with control. Place that foot down. We're going to come back up again with both feet grounded into the mat. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, come back up. Bring that left leg into up towards the ceiling. Try to keep your hips nice and even. And then from here, we lower and lift. Lower and lift. Keep pressing your hands into those weights. Keep that chest open. Last one. Lower the leg down. Big reverse of a capital D. Woo. Really try to keep those hips nice and even. Last one. Hold it up there and slowly articulate. Down, down, down with control. Come back down. Let's give our body a little bit of traction here. I want you to bring your arms up towards the ceiling, keeping those ribs engaged. Keep them hovering so you're still pulling down from your shoulder blades. Inhale to prepare here. Exhale as you lift the knees, the hips up. Gonna lower the arms down and lift the arms as the hips rest down. 3 more. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Bring it up. Again, keeping those ribs engaged. Make sure that your abs are pulling in. Pulling from those lats down. So don't feel this in your shoulders. I want you to feel this right around where your band of your bra hits your skin. 2. Last one. Lower the hips down, articulating. This time, I want you to extend your legs. We're going to finish with a roll-up. Arms are going to come up towards the ceiling, so your weights right now are going to be actually your friends because you're going to have that weight going forward to help you come up. Really flex the back of your feet. Toes are pointed towards your nose. Engage through the back of the legs. Inhale to prepare, Exhale, chin to the chest as you begin to lift. Your arms are going slightly in front of you. Really keep thinking of scooping through the abs. Reach, reach, reach. For your toes, keep the shoulder blades back and down. Stack your spine back up to straight. Inhale here to hold. Exhale, slowly begin to roll down, down, down with control. Arms come back up towards the ceiling again. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, chin to the chest as you begin to round up. Keep that belly scooped in. Hands reach for your toes. Stack your spine back up to straight. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. See, curve the spine as you begin to layer each piece of your spine. Down, down, down. Arms come by your ears. Inhale to prepare. And then exhale, chin to the chest. We begin to lift up, up, up. Up, up, up. Rounding forward through the spine. Bringing it back in. Resting the hands down. I like to finish up just by having a seat. Take a nice deep breath in here. Rest your hands down by your sides. Inhale. And then exhale. Nice deep breath in. As you exhale, drop your left ear to your left shoulder. From here, think of gently resting your left hand on top of your head, not pulling. Bring your gaze down to the side. Feel that opposite shoulder grounding down so you can get a nice stretch. Release your hand, drop your chin to your chest, and land with your right ear over your right shoulder. Feel that left shoulder now grounding down. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, bring that chin down slightly. Rest your head gently into your head. We're not pulling. Inhale. And exhale. Release your hand. Drop your chin to your chest. And then slowly rebuild your spine back up. I thank you again for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day now that you've gotten your little workout, your little me time out of the way. And I hope to see you soon in another session. Thank you.